What's up, Heat fans? Ernest here, back with the Miami Heat Talk video. Wishing everybody a beautiful and blessed Thursday, you guys. Got some updates for you, so off we go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Very excited, you guys. Now, look, I want to give you guys a few updates about Damian Lillard. Then I want to talk a little bit about Jimmy Butler. So let's start with Damian Lillard. Nothing really huge, no real different updates for you guys. A few different things were posted yesterday after my video, so I do want to address it. It was put in my comments, and it was also reported on hoopshype.com that Damian Lillard, that it's been said that Damian Lillard will report to Portland for their training camp if he's not traded. So you have people saying, oh, well, that right there tells you that trade's not going to happen. Damian's going to get over it. First and foremost, that's all speculation. Aaron Goodwin and Damian Lillard never came out and said that. But I'm not questioning that either. I've said this in recent videos. Damian Lillard will show up to camp wherever he's playing at. Whether it's Portland, Miami, and Portland probably trade him somewhere else, which is very, very, very unlikely. There's no other suitors for Damian Lillard besides the Miami Heat. As of today, there has been no reported trade request by any other team than the Miami Heat. So this speculation that Damian Lillard's not going to want to get traded anymore, it's not entirely true. I've said it before, and I'll say it again just to refresh everyone's memory and to remind them. If I'm Portland, I don't want to go with this drama in training camp. Training camp is about bringing these players together, showing some camaraderie, showing, hey, this is our future. Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, Jeremy Grant, you guys are the future in Portland. What is that going to tell these four guys? If Damian Lillard shows up to camp and they have to answer all these dramatic questions, have all this BS, all this scrutiny, and they haven't even played a game of basketball yet, it messes with your mind. When you're a young man, when you're 19, 20, 21 years old, you get in your feelings a lot. Not everyone, but the majority. You get in your feelings, you question your abilities, you start getting emotional. Portland doesn't want to do that. It's like I said yesterday, a good organization doesn't want to do that. Now, if Portland doesn't give a damn about their players, which they're kind of showing, if they just want to keep it business and be dramatic, then yeah, you let Damian Lillard show up to camp. You don't care about all these problems and you move forward. But it's like I've said before, everybody's watching. Everybody. So by Portland making these huge mistakes, showing that they don't really care about their players, you're showing not only future potential free agents to not even consider Portland, but you're also showing your current players. When contract time comes, what are they going to think about you? What are they going to think about your organization moving forward? Miami dealt with this in 2016, you guys. We dropped the ball with Dwayne Wade. We went through 3 years of scrutiny, drama, and crap. We have the weather. We have no state income taxes, but people weren't coming here. We tried to get Kevin Durant. We tried to get Gordon Hayward. We lost them out to other teams. Not just because the other teams were better, I feel, but because of the mistake that the Miami Heat made as an organization. That's something Portland needs to keep their eye on. So, saying all that, you guys, it's like I said, I really, really confidently feel that this trade will happen. I think the deadline is training camp. Joe Cronin is holding back, waiting for Miami to give their best offer. It's a game of chicken. We've said this multiple times. We're going to just have to wait and see. Whether Pat Riley just gets annoyed and just gives Portland what they want. But at the end of the day, Portland hasn't really responded. Miami is just waiting and seeing, what do you want? And Portland's not really answering the call. So Portland is just waiting. Hopefully Damian Lillard pulls back his trade. Hopefully another team comes up. They're just waiting. But if you take this team, this current team, into training camp, I think it's going to be a really big problem. And for those that don't really believe that Damian Lillard's going to get traded to the Miami Heat, just a little update for you guys. I mean, this is trolling a little bit, but it's something that I noticed. Yesterday, Josh Richardson threw the first pitch for the Miami Marlins game. He came out with a Miami Marlins uniform. It had his name on the back. The number wasn't 0, which is the number he had here in Miami. The number was number 2. Does that mean that Miami's holding number 0 for Damian Lillard? Does it mean that they told Josh Richardson this trade will happen? That's all speculation. But I will say this. When they were interviewing Josh Richardson after the pitch, they asked him, who's the hardest player you've ever had to, or the hardest player that you can defend in the NBA right now? His answer, he smiled and said Damian Lillard. Then he went on to explain how great of a player Damian Lillard is with a smile. I'm not saying it's trolling you guys, but come on. I mean, players in these organizations know a lot more than we do. There's no reason that Josh Richardson is going to say something like this, and Jimmy Butler in China is going to make a long-distance three-point shot, doing the Damian Lillard wave, doing the Dame time clock maneuver. This trolling doesn't happen for no reason, you guys. These people know a lot more than we do. This is why I'm confident. This is why I know this trade is going to happen. Miami Heat is not a stupid organization. It's ran by brilliance and geniuses. Well, geniuses may be pushing it too far, but hey, when it comes to NBA contract numbers, trades, convincing players to come, Miami Heat organization is geniuses. Just saying. And then to the final topic that I want to talk about, you guys, a recent report came out a couple days ago that Jimmy Butler may be looking for a similar contract extension that Jaylen Brown got. Give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry about that. So I was just pulling up Jimmy Butler's numbers right now. So just to break it down, you guys, Jimmy Butler has 3 years left on his contract. The third year is a player option. For next year in 2024, he'll be making $45 million. And the 2025 season, he'll be making $48 when he's 35 years old. He will be subject to a contract extension very soon. Now, the question is, do you give Jimmy Butler a contract extension similar to Jaylen Brown? You add 2 more years on his contract, which are years 36 and 37 years old. And you're going to be paying this guy anywhere from north of $50 to $60 million. Now, if you're talking about feeling and emotion, pay the man because of what he did, not only in the 2020 playoffs, 2022 playoffs, 2023 playoffs, but just for the type of player that he's become. He has embodied the testament of what Miami Heat culture is. You can say Dwayne Wade, you can say LeBron James. I don't think there's been a more Miami Heat culture player than guys like Jimmy Butler and Udonis Haslem. They really show the embodiment of Miami Heat culture. Dwayne Wade was the greatest player all time in Miami Heat history. We can say that. But I think guys like Jimmy Butler and Udonis Haslem are the greatest dogs we've had in this team history. My opinion. So I want to ask you guys, would you guys be open to giving Jimmy Butler, another contract extension, another 2 years, paying him $50 to $60 million when he's 36 and 37 years old? That's a tough question because as much as you love Jimmy Butler as an organization, that's probably not the best decision. Jimmy Butler's going to be in his late 30s. He's probably going to be hampered by injuries. He's not going to play a lot. So you're basically giving half of your salary to a player who's barely going to be playing. I love Jimmy Butler, but it's a real difficult decision, a decision that Pat Riley is definitely going to have to make soon because you can't leave a guy like Jimmy Butler without a contract extension. We did it recently, whether we do it again or not. If we trade for Damian Lillard, I think you do it because you're just basically showing these guys that you're committed to them. And when a player is looming from a contract, you're not getting the happiest player. If you can extend him and the player wants to be there, just get it done. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what you think about this whole Damian Lillard showing up to the Portland training camp if they keep him. What's your thoughts on that? What's also your thoughts on Josh Richardson wearing number 2, throwing that Miami Marlins first pitch, and the comments that he made about Damian Lillard? Thank you guys so much for the time. Take a moment, smash the like button, comment your thoughts, Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. I'm trying to give you guys all the updates that I can. I know it's slow this time of year, you guys. I just don't want to go a while without posting something. I want to be interactive. I want us to continue to talk. So whenever there's a huge update or a small update, I'll always let you guys know. Thank you so much for the love and support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Let's go Heat.